How are we doing, ladies and gentlemen? My name is Wolf, and today I'm going to be teaching you the 3 laziest ways to make gold in Guild Wars 2. Say you only have like a couple hours a day, what is the most optimal thing to do if you enjoy making gold like I do? Now I have about 300-ish gold. You'll notice my inventory is full for a separate reason later in the video, but I have about 300 or so gold. And I want to keep that number getting even higher, but I'm kind of a lazy person, if I'm going to be entirely honest. So there's 3 things that I like to do to make me a ton of gold. So the first one, if you know exactly where I am, you'll know why we're here. There is the laurel vendor, if I find him correctly. There is the laurel vendor right here. Now you're going to get laurels just from logging in every single day. So you're going to get these on the second days and the last days, excluding the second week, because no one likes the second week apparently. And then at the end you can choose a big thing of laurels if you want to, or you can choose a few different options. Now when you go to the laurels vendor, the main thing we're going to be looking to buy here is going to be a heavy crafting bag. Now, in case you can't tell, it's my second take of doing this. I bought one beforehand, and you'll end up getting generally 2 to 3 items. I got 2 powerful venom sacks and 1 armored scale here. So if you go to sell this, you'll notice it sells for about 35 silver, the 2 of them. They're 17 silver each, and armored scales is about 21 silver a piece. Now, you can buy these now and sell them instantly if you need gold, but my recommendation is going to be to wait a little bit because the price has kind of tanked a little bit in the recent few weeks and months, and so these used to be a lot higher priced. And some of the things that you'll get in here will very much so go up in value if you just wait. And I'm going to be kind of saying the same thing with the second one as well, because the second one is going to be the Elderwood log farm. So let me show you where that is. If you come down on the map over here and scroll into the ruins of Ore, you're going to want to find Paga's waypoint, and I'm going to run you through exactly where you want to go. Now the reason why I say wait a little bit is because I made my 300 or so gold. Well, it may not look like a lot to some people who have seen a ton of gold. It's probably the highest amount that I have ever actually had. You're going to want to take a left around the waypoint and make your way up. Let's see if anything else is up on our way there. It doesn't look like it, but still, there's another cypress sapling. I will take it. Is that I made my 300 or so gold by buying an inventory full of Elderwood logs and then waiting about 2 or 3 months because they went dirt cheap right as a legendary bow came out. So, or no, it wasn't a legendary bow. It was the start of Path of Fire. That's what it was. And it dropped to dirt cheap levels. Everyone was buying them. Or not even everyone was buying them. Everyone had access to them from the new expansion. Everyone was playing, so there was an influx of it, and as a result the price tanked horrifically. No one was buying them, right? But once I bought a ton of them at a dirt cheap price, I was able to come back in about 6 months. I had left them on a storage character, and I turned about 150 gold worth of logs into about 300 gold, which is exceptional, and that's the basics of flipping. But where we're going to be coming is right up here. I will show you on the map. You just kind of go around and then work your way up here. Sometimes there will be an event going on here, which is kind of annoying. But if you have enough health, you can just tank the entire thing. And then you're going to want to get all of these saplings. The more characters you have, the more times you can do this. These are up every single hour. Alright, so you post all of your characters at this area. So most people put down the Guild Gathering banner. I didn't grab it because I'm a melon, of course. But this is going to make it so you get a little bit better gathering, I believe. Increased chance to find rare materials. Doesn't really matter while doing logging. The thing you're going to get is kind of trashy, but 10% speed. It's just swiftness. It's whatever. So grab all of those and then log to your next character. As you'll see, I have 4 other characters that I can do this with, and you make a ton of money from this. You get about 20 logs per character and per hour, and that'll amount to about 30-ish silver, which doing that every hour, being able to make a gold an hour with my 5 characters is absolutely exceptional. Now, sometimes I'll get even lazier and just decide not to do it, and I mean, that's whatever. I'll just farm Fractal 40 for a few hours and hate myself. But we're talking about the laziest ways to make gold, not the most efficient. So we're going to grab the rest of these, and while we're doing that, I'm going to talk about the final option that you have, and this is all going to kind of tie together quite well, is that you can do your Fractal dailies. Now, I did tier 2 dailies. You saw my inventory at the start of the video on my ranger, and my inventory was rather full, and that's gonna put it lightly. I had a full inventory before that, excluding all of my armor and that sort of stuff for separate builds, and I had salvaged all of that down. I'm gonna go back and sell all of it and give you the grand totals in just a second, but you want to do all of your Fractal dailies. If you can only do tier 1, then that's fine. But the advantage that you get is not only do you get a ton of stuff from your Fractal dailies, you also get a chance at ascended gear. So then you end up getting some ascended rings. You get access to tier 2 if you get a third piece. Then you'll be able to go and do tier 2s and make more money off of doing the exact same thing you were doing beforehand. That's pretty much just a flat out win-win, isn't it? So what's even better is that I went and I did this route. This is actually my second time coming back for all of these logs. Is I went and I did all of these logs, and then I went and I did my tier 2 Fractal dailies, and then after I came back, they were up again. Now it's going to vary depending on how good of a group you get, whether or not you can just come right back and they'll be up. Because my group went a little bit fast, but so I didn't get access to them right away. I had to wait about 20 minutes, but still. Now I have a spare logging axe here, but I'm going to show you how to get even more very quickly. You open up your PvP tab in the top left, and then you click the PvP or lobby, and from here you can buy as many axes as you want. Now we gotta wait for this to load in, but I'll take you right there. So we're gonna mount up. Go straight up here, and you can buy as many logging axes as you need on whatever character you need them on. Just hang a right and come to the merchant right here. Go into his inventory, and you can buy them for 4 silver apiece. I shall grab a spare one for this character, and we can go and get the rest of our logs. So we've got one more character to go, and then we're pretty much done. So keep in mind, about 20-ish logs. You can grab all the stuff on the way up as well if you really want to. You can go all the way back and get all of that. Normally I just hop through all my characters and grab all of these. We're talking about the laziest ways, right? I'm a very lazy person. I'm not going back through all of that to get all that stuff. So just being able to grab all of these is fantastic. So I'm going to do my last character really quickly, and then I shall give you the totals of everything that I earned from doing all of this. I might even show you me selling some of it sped up in the background. So I shall be back in just a moment. Alright, so we are back. I just sold everything that I had gotten. I didn't actually sell the things that I had gotten from the one cache that I opened, because if you don't open those caches or do that method, then I figured it wouldn't really be fair to add in that like extra 60 silver. I wanted to give you the actual exact amount. And the exact amount, as you see me selling it all in the background, that I made from this, keep in mind, all that I did was went and got those logs on my 5 characters. Now, I do have the advantage that I, of course, have 5 characters. So if you only have 1 or 2, this may be a few gold less, but still that is doable every single hour. Now, all I did was I went and I got those, then I went and I did my Fractal dailies. I did tier 2 Fractal dailies. And then I went and did the logs again afterwards. I also got an ascended piece from my daily boxes. Now, I got a celestial piece, so I mean, it's okay. I didn't get a berserker piece. It's nothing to write home about. But I could even break that down and sell those stabilizing matrices for even more gold if I wanted to. So, literally, just for logging in and playing for 1 hour a day, if you want to make gold, that is the bare minimum that you have to do, is play for about an hour, because the amount that I made is actually kind of surprising to me, if I'm honest. For as little work as I did, I made exactly, I started with 322 gold and 15 silver. We're not going to count the copper, it doesn't really matter. And then I ended with 333. Helps if I read correctly, doesn't it? 333 gold and 84 silver. Now, that is going to leave us with a grand total of 10 gold and 70... I didn't actually do the math, so I'm doing it quickly in my head right now. Don't get this wrong. Don't get this wrong. You'll look like a complete melon if I get this wrong. Wait, am I that special? I am 71 silver. Helps if I actually look at the numbers. You can do math a lot easier that way. So 10 gold and 71 silver made in literally an hour. An hour worth of playtime. Once a day, every day. 10 gold. That's 100 gold in 10 days. I mean, that's pretty good. 70 gold a week just by doing daily fractals and logs before and after you do them. That is almost insane, if I'm going to be entirely honest. Considering how I had to wait 6 months to flip my logs for like 150 gold profit, getting 70-ish gold a week is a little bit, excuse my French, fucking ludicrous. And I didn't even sell absolutely everything to make the max amount that I can. But that is going to be the laziest way to make gold in Guild Wars 2. That is going to be 10 gold, quite literally, per day, every day. Now, that's going to be all from me. And as always, take care, lads. So have it if you say just